Hello friends. So I think you all are well in your home. So please stay in your home, and I am also here stuck inside our hostel. So if our lab is closed and institute everything is closed. So I'm also trying to finish some of my previous work, and now I have nothing much to do, and that's why I thought that I should make some YouTube video which can be useful for you, because you people are also going to give your PhD interview. So actually I'm not in our hostel. So now I'm staying inside our campus. Our hostel is actually outside the campus. So since it is outside campus, we have a bus communicating in between them, and now the Raipur is totally closed. So there is no bus communication. That's why our institute has bring all the students, all the PhD, MTechs, and all the students to the campus only. So now we are staying in a different place. So okay, so it is different. So in this video actually I am planning to talk about so you have a PhD interview, right? So I am going to talk about how you can prepare for your PhD interview. So if you are a MSc students, so if you are applying for PhD in different IIT, research institute, NITs, and all this, and it can be also useful for people who are applying for integrated PhD, like the MSc students who have clear your JAM or JST exam, and they are applying for integrated PhD, because for them also there will be a interview for the admission. So in that context this video can be useful. So first thing I will suggest that before starting your preparation, please try to collect the previous question, like you have prepare for your written exam, like CSIR, GATE, all these things. So if you have this possibility, like if you have your senior or any other people who can share their experience, what are the question they have been asked. So in my blog also I will try to upload some questions that I have been asked during my time, so from which you can have a vague idea, like what are the questions generally asked from which region. Because you see in a written exam, like you know that the question will be from a specific area, it is not from all over the physics syllabus. So like this, so this is the same idea here also. So here also you can prepare from a very specific topic, like if you are if you choose like quantum mechanics, then you can choose like read a very specific, like 1D box, and 1D box, 2D box, and like LHO, and like wave function, this basic concept like wave function, related to wave function, and then all these things, like that's just a idea, and for example I am giving. So for these things, this information you can get from your senior. So you can contact with them, you can discuss with them that what are the things they have been asked in their PhD viva. So then next thing I will tell that you at least need to, so if you can cover like 4 subject or 5 subject, that it is good, but at least you need to choose 3 subject. And if you are a physics student, then the one must subject is quantum mechanics, because in most of the places people will ask this interviewer will ask from quantum mechanics. And then if you are applying for condensed matter, then you have to study obviously solid state physics and statistical. And if you are applying for high energy physics, then again you have to be more detailed in quantum mechanics, and as well as high energy physics, all these things. And another thing I want to tell that so don't forget about your specialization paper, okay? So if you have done any so you people might have any specialization. For my case, I was having high energy physics, because in see, in some institute, in some interview, they will ask first, they will ask what was your specialization subject. So if you just even if you apply for any other topic, even if you have prepared for like for my case, I had prepared for initially quantum mechanics, and electrodynamics, and nuclear physics little bit. And then in my case in IIT Madras, first they asked me what is your specialization topic. Then when I told that it is nuclear physics, then they start asking from nuclear physics, like 30-40% question was from nuclear physics. But at that time I have not prepared well related to nuclear physics, so that's why I face trouble. So that is one important thing. So even if you are applying for because if you are from high energy physics or nuclear physics, then it is not readily available in India if you are especially interested in experimental. So that's why you are bound to apply in condensed matter experimental if you are interested in experimental only. And another important thing is that if you are interested in experimental, then they will ask the general thing, like they will not most probably they will not go into detail about derivation type thing. Okay, so but if you are applying any theoretical, then it is most probable that they will go about derivation type thing. For example, just in quantum mechanics, if you are experimentalist, then they may ask about how this wave function will change if I just remove one barrier in a 2-dimension box, and if I shift this one and like this, how so qualitatively they will ask what are the things will happen, and they will try to ask these types of things. But if you are a theoretist, if you are applying as a theoretical physicist, if you want to do research in theoretical, then they may ask you in great detail, like they may ask you to derive so Dirac delta potential, double Dirac potential, and all these things. So they will go detail into the derivation type. So that one also you need to be you need to consider before your preparation. And another thing I will suggest, I don't know about other stream like chemistry and mathematics, it might be the case, but in physics, if you are going for a physics interview, then this graph is a must. If you are going for a physics interview, then you need to consider, you need to learn how to plot how to make a graph or plot different functions, and how this function will vary, or if you add a factor, add a quantity, or multiply with a quantity, and all these things. So I have also included one book which I have prepared in my blog. You can go, so the link of the blog I have given in the description of this video, so you can visit that blog and you can get a similar content, and this content written you can also find there. So and another thing, another most important thing is that if you have done any project during your MSc, then it is also a very important thing. So although in my PhD I have not during my MSc I have not done any project, so but from my friends what I have learned that in their interview, in some places even like 50-60% question was from their project. So see, if you have done a project very well, and if you know what you have done exactly, so then if it is a 50-60% question from a specific topic, then it can be very good. So if you know what you have done during this project, then you can give answers, and it can be very helpful during your interview. Because in most of the places they ask what are the project, if you have done any project. That is also a very important thing to know. And this is the thing, because the competition will be very high, like many people will apply. So you have to be confident. So whatever topic you are choosing, so it doesn't matter that how much area you have covered. But if you are choosing a topic, specific topic, then you have to be very confident about it. Whatever the topic, if you, for example, if you have studied this one-dimension box, then whatever question people may ask, you should be prepared for it. Whatever question they will ask, you should be able to answer it. Even if you cannot answer exactly, but you can go in a you can show a good approach to it, the problem, because sometimes the question will be very difficult. You cannot answer exactly this answer, but you can show that you can go in a right direction to approach this question. So there's a similar case for other area also. And one good book I can suggest is for this general preparation is the Arthur Baser, which is a very good book for this even for all the modern physics subject. There I think you can find quantum mechanics, solid state physics, nuclear physics, and many topics, statistical also I think you can find there. And it is a very good topic for your preparation. And even if you are preparing for quantum mechanics, and you can also refer to this NPTEL video like by Balakrishnan, so the full name I forgot, sorry. So you can refer to that video. He has a very good video explaining all these details. And there is also one video in condensed matter also. I will try to link it in the description. So these things you can check, and just keep on preparing. And whenever you are preparing, just ask yourself what are the question, what are the topic you have studied. Just don't go through the surface level. Try to go deep into it and ask yourself what are the question can be. So try to make as much question possible. That is the best way to prepare for it. So in my upcoming video also I will try to cover some other aspect to this preparation, how you can prepare for it, and there are so many things related to it. And please make a good use of this time, because everywhere you will see people are just wasting time using movie, social network, all these things. But you can make a good use of this time, and you can improve your skill, and you can just prepare for it, because this interview, maybe they may this time use this online interview they may use. So you may try installing this Skype, all these things, and try to make familiar to speak in front of camera, because that may be the case. I don't know exactly if it happens, but you should be prepared for it, because if this lockdown keep on continuing, that it will be not be possible physically to present in the institute for Viva. So in that case, institute may notify you to go through the Skype interview. So you should be prepared for it also. According to me, I am not confirmed actually. I am not confirmed that whether this will going to be the case. And yeah, this much is thing. So all the best for your interview. So please prepare well, and yeah, thank you.